Well, hello there, hi there, welcome to Just Bird. Today's video is a week ahead video for Justin Bieber and just predictions. It's kind of like, I feel like check in on him on a weekly during the Diddy trial, just in case there is something to be. I know many are concerned about Justin and his mental health as well as other issues. Some people feel that he's on a decline, and some folks believe that it's because of that the trial has triggered many things within him. So just gonna peek in on him. I did a Ziriya Board reading, and what I got from that is that this week ahead is he and Haley are going to air out their differences. I had an HOY, happy, air out, and an L. So they're going to air out their things. I will do another message from Ziriya. This I use as an intuitive board, not as I look away. I use my non-dominant hand, and I trust my intuition to guide my hand as well as when to stop. Get into his cards. So he is going to air out things with Haley. And what was that? I forget already. All right, let's just see. What are the cards for the week? Boredom. He's good. He's not a lot going on. Rest and relaxation. So not a lot going on. So he's just bored in his atmosphere, Strength is needed to power through, maybe through the boredom, or the trial itself, trying to relax. Justin Bieber's week ahead. Lack of sleep and fatigue. He needs to rest and relax because he's bored, and he needs to be strong. He's thinking of a strategy, and it's keeping him up at night. You can see these cards, I don't know. So he's trying to power through, he's trying to relax, but he's getting, overall he's bored with the week ahead. And there's something that has him preoccupied where he's he's tired. He's tired and bored. He needs to rest. So a lot of inactivity this week. Compared to what? Time to reflect. So yeah, that's what Justin's been doing, is reflecting. That's how I take his tweets, or whatever they are, his Instagram messages, those lengthy ones. That's what I feel that Justin is freeing himself during this time of reflection, and he does need strength, maybe to say the things that he's saying without pointing fingers and placing blame, just taking responsibility for self and his healing. But he is coming up with a plan. I don't know what he's strategizing. Let me see. Do I have some tarot to clarify? Let's see. Of course I do. Not all of my decks are put away. I still have Jamie Sawyer's out, so let's see. What's this? What's the strategy about trying to relax, trying to find ways to relax and cure the boredom? Yeah, it is. It's about being alone. So yeah, that's the strategy. Is he doesn't, I guess he's trying to find ways to relax while being alone, and he kind of gets bored easily, it seems. All right, what is Justin reflecting upon? Well, that not to lose hope. And that just fell right out. Don't lose hope. All right. Good. He's also reflecting on his dreams and his desires, and but he hasn't given up hope. So why can't Justin sleep? Let's ask that. Why is he losing sleep? What's he tired from? New baby, new love cup. It's the baby is, probably teething around this time. He's 8-9 months old. The baby is, so it could be a number of things with a baby under a year, a baby under a child anytime under 25. It could be anything, but this is because of the baby is keeping him up. So maybe the baby's teething, or not getting enough, just odd hours. Whatever, baby just being the baby. What's the boredom about? Or the inactivity? Which one? Maybe he's just tired of relaxing. He wants to sing. He wants to work. Not enough activity as far as getting back to the microphone. He wants to sing. He wants to get out on stage. He has something to say. He wants to express himself. But it's about the music. He's bored with the inactivity. He's getting bored because he hasn't put out music. How long's it been since he put out music? I believe it's been a while. He wants to get back to work. Let's see. Let's clarify the rest and relaxation. He just needs to relax while he's alone, right? And in this time of reflection, and not losing hope on his dream or anything. There's this time of hibernation and learning new things, really coming up with a plan here, in deep thought. So he is being extremely strategic and doing his homework. He stays up all night planning this strategy, maybe to get back to music. Maybe all of this homework is writing. Let's see. Maybe he wants to express something through the music. I've been hibernated, I've been writing my ass off here. I've got it down. I haven't given up. Don't lose hope in me either. So let's see. Rest and relax. Justin Bieber. He has anxiety. He can't relax. It's 9 of Swords. It's, he needs to learn to relax. Especially when, when he's on stage, he probably is a lot more relaxed, but he may have a nervousness about saying something and about getting up there. I'm not sure. Anxiety, it's a silent killer. steals your dreams, your hopes, your desires, your days, your nights, your life away. So it's just, strength is needed. He may be trying to come up with a way to, lessen his anxiety, to be able to say whatever it is that he needs to say while he is on stage. And the only reason he's tired, though, is the baby. This is a specific answer. It's very direct. This is a very direct read. Thank you. I don't know about Ziriya, the first portion, the first time, but I didn't hit record. It was very clear to me that it was Haley and he are airing something out. I got the L and then I got air, and I thought, is he trying to say liar? Is this going to turn it? But no, or layer. Wasn't sure. It's just the way, words, letters, combine them. Maybe two words will make one type of action with this type of board. But no, it was very clear that it went right to happy up here in a yellow box word. And it was that, like, he was going to have a good week. Like, he was going, and then I got air, and I got the H was the last. I stopped at the H because the message was clear that he and, because he got out is somewhere, wherever it is on the board. Anyway, out, like that they were going to air out, and he was going to have a good week and be happy. All right, let's just clarify this. Strength is needed. Courage of some sort. He has something to say. He has to speak out, and strength is needed. He's protesting something. Justin's going to speak up. So if in fact what you are saying is true, right? I'm not going to say the things that are out there. We already know what they are, right? See, my thoughts about it are just more vile and more sinister than what the audience thinks. Because that level of power that Diddy's at is really scary. That's a scary man. So if you're on point, if not, he's protesting against the paparazzi right now too, but he's continuing that protest. But I believe this is something that, it could be, it doesn't have to be that. It could be needing courage to continue that. But this could be something bigger, louder, where he really is having a hard time using his voice as he's reflecting back on these times. And not losing hope, right? There was a point in his life where he was hopeless. But no, he's strong. Justin Bieber's strong. But he's human, right? He has anxieties and other things, possibly, that he deals with. But he picks up his pen, like in all of these cards, he's still creating through the strategy, through the boredom, through the anxiety. He picks up his pen in all of these, if you can see these cards. He picks up his pen, and then he picks up the mic. So it's like these are his tools. And now he needs this strength. So do not be afraid for Justin Bieber. Well, pray for Justin. Pray for Justin to have the strength to carry out whatever it is he'd like to say. Pray for him for God to give him the direction and the courage and the strength to power through, and to know when the time is right for him to act on that. And I bring that prayer to the Lord in Jesus' name. I pray, and I hope that you all will join in that prayer of relieving Justin Bieber from his anxiety, to give him the strength to stand in front of his people where he can garner support and say what needs to be spoken. And if new laws need to be written, give him the courage to stand up in front of Congress, because he's really coming up with a plan. And it could very much be a legal plan, meaning that he's going to change some laws because his baby is showing up here. His baby's keeping him awake at night, but the baby is right next to this. It's for the sake of the child. He will not allow whatever he needs to say to stand in the way of the hope and the dream and his child's potential future. Feels like a lot of folks have underestimated Justin. You see, he's writing in red and blue. He has something to say that's going to bring the people together, the opposing sides. So very fair. I have no idea what this means. But it's important to Justin. It's like it's not about red or blue according to the card, but this or that, or black and white, or opposites. It's not about that. It's about fuck all of that and come together. And he's going to speak it out like protest. And he's going to use his voice and his platform to do it, to bring the blue and the red together. I don't think it's political. I think it's just symbolic of bringing opposing sides together. Like, fuck your politics. It doesn't fit here. We all just need to unify and come together. He's really strategizing this plan. He's a star, and he has this huge platform. Yeah, he will shine through this, but it's a difficult walk that he's walking right here, folks. This is not easy for Justin Bieber. But he is pouring it all out for the sake of his baby's future. Good for you. Man up. And it's really difficult. in what he has to voice. It's really difficult. It's so difficult. Like, he is preparing. I don't know if this is going to come out through his music or what. I think it's going to come out in both ways, through music and protest, like just both. Give me your thoughts and questions or whatnot down below. Okay, so let's just see if we can get another message from Ziriya. Thank you for helping me, Ziriya, during this read. So let's just see if what other message we can get from Justin Bieber. We have while, must, thank, I'm on the line, so I don't know. It could be A, like thank A, the letter A, like as the word A. Thank A. It says think. It's either serious or sent. So we'll go with serious. Thank A, serious. Wait. Okay. Think a serious. I don't know. I'm off the board. I'm not looking at it while I'm spinning. What does it say? Oh. Okay. All right. I'll take one more. One more word. I'm not making any sense. Body. A body. Anybody. And I forget the other words. So I'll look back at it and try to make sense of it, and I'll plop it up on the screen during the edit. So let me just put that there and get into his card.